So I love Nicolas Cage movies. I think he always brings something interesting to his performance. So today I'm watching the 2010 film The Sorcerer's Apprentice. I believe Jay Baruchel is also in this. That's all I really know about it. I'm assuming it'll be some sort of fantasy film with the sorcerer and witchcraft, something magical along those lines. I love sci-fi and fantasy, so I'm very excited to see a Nick Cage film with those elements involved. But thank you so much for sharing in this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for Nicolas Cage movies you think I should watch, please comment below. And if you want to have a say in what movies or TV shows I watch, be sure to join Patreon. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content. Another Jerry Bruckheimer Disney thing, which we saw with National Treasure as well. Oh, okay. Back in time.
Veronica and Horvath. He should have trusted only two.
Uh-oh. Which one's the evil one?
Morgana Le Fay, Merlin's most deadly enemy.
Uh-oh.
You betray me?
So rude, Horvath.
No one's savage.
Oh my. Bye, Merlin.
Giving Morgana the power to raise an army of the dead and enslave mankind.
Whoa, that is a powerful spell. The actor who played Horvath looked familiar, and I can't remember his name.
Veronica sacrificed herself for Balthazar.
No!
A soul into her own.
Oh, God.
But Morgana began to kill her from the inside.
Well, that's rude.
To save Veronica's life and to capture Morgana.
Swoop. Looks like a little Russian nesting doll.
Until Morgana is destroyed by the Prime Millennium.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. You got to see him go through history. Obviously, he's going to be very old, his character, and now we're at Buzz Lightyear. To infinity and beyond.
Get up.
Oh, the precious pup.
Field trip today.
Oh my god, this song. So 2000s. Oh, he's chopping your nose. Jimmy World. So fun. Is he just drawing dicks on the window? Oh, it's planes. Yeah, it's Jay Baruchel. Okay. I like him, and he's Canadian, so extra points for him. Teresa Palmer's in this as well? Okay, awesome. Would you like to be David's friend or girlfriend? Pressure's on, man. This is it. Middle school notes. Lifelong commitment. Of course, just like an alley littered with paper. Very suspicious car and building. Oh, shoot. Is he gonna find the garbage pail kids? Oh, God.
No way.
Aladdin? If you rub the lamp, will you get a genie?
I'm sorry. I'm looking for this note, but have you seen it? It's kind of just blew into
That long hair is giving me Con Air flashbacks. I feel like Jay Baruchel was also in How to Train Your Dragon. I'm guessing that means yes. He's like, finally, I can stop looking for this kid. I'm trying to think if I've seen any other Nick Cage sci-fi movies. And it's usually like action or rom-com. Oh my. Now we can make things move. Whoa, bye. Oh, shoot, he did it. Oh, frick. Well, there's our movie. Oh, God. Of course it's filled with awful bugs. Dave, you had one job. Oh my god, nightmare, nightmare fuel, it's a bug person! Oh.
You are wasting my time.
Oh, bye! Ooh!
Very sporting of you, Balthazar.
Be quiet. It's not you. He's been like this for 1,000 years.
Oh, I guess Season of the Witch was more like witch was involved, at least. But this seems to be the first time he plays an actual, like, sorcerer. Ah, bonked himself. Oh, God, this kid's just breaking stuff left, right, and center. Whoa, Powerball, that's fun.
I want that doll.
He wants his pink bunny. Oh God, his homework just got sucked into that thing. Oh, both of them. Oh, shoot. Well, your first lesson, kid, is figuring out how to get Balthazar out of there.
Ew, he peed his pants!
Pee in your pants is cool. I'm Miles Davis. Oh, his crush! And he still doesn't know what she wrote on the list. Kid's having the worst frickin' day. Well, those two are gonna be cozy in there, that's for sure. So 1 bedroom type of urn, 2 bedroom? What are we talking about? 1 bedroom and den, maybe?
Good morning, beautiful.
Oh, we got some purple stuff, Sunny D.
So, seriously? You saying you don't want to go out on your birthday?
Okay, he still has the ring, but obviously doesn't do anything with it. Keeps it in his sock drawer.
Everything okay down there?
Oh my. Oh my. I'm like, this is a Disney movie. Oh, it's his crush. Isn't that his crush?
Becky? Becky Barnes.
He's like, my heart, I never got over it. What did you write on that note? It's in somebody's house now? Oh my. I'm really enjoying it so far. I feel like it's gonna be like a fun Disney action adventure movie. This guy's like, why is this thing moving on its own? Are you gonna ask her out? Come on, you've come so far. It's been 10 years.
You just fixed her antenna and you left.
No, that's not the point.
That's not a euphemism.
I blew my shot at getting this girl 10 years ago.
I can't do it again. Now get out of here before
You never know what she wrote. Maybe she did want to be your girlfriend in the 4th grade. Very early 2000s soundtrack, but I love it.
It's an antique.
Antique. It's a piece of junk from a flea market.
Whoa! Well, that's nightmare fuel. Balthazar? Horvath? Who we got going on? Oh, of course it's Horvath.
10 years are up, Balthazar.
10,000 years!
David, I'll tell him you said hello.
Give you such a crick in the neck. Oh my. I feel like Nick Cage can pull off this, like, ancient, slightly greasy sorcerer look. That fedora, though, I mean, that's too much.
Sweet.
He's like, I do love gray wolves. Oh, we can bring them back to life? What? From a photo? Now it's a literal pack of wolves. Run, kid!
Kill him.
Oh, yeah! He turned them into precious puppies! Oh, bonked him.
Where's the doll, Dave?
him.
Whoa! Ooh.
Get up here now, hurry.
He's like a giant steel bird that he's flying on that's not a plane.
What? Now that is not happening.
Oh, it's part of the building?
So have I. A figurative urn of ridicule.
I'm in a glass case of emotion.
With the Grimhold, that puts you on his list. So unless you want him to turn you into a pig who just loves physics.
Just loves physics.
This is low profile.
Oh, fun.
She missed me.
Oh my, yes! Like a Cruella de Vil meets Ghost Rider car.
Nothing's going to happen.
Yeah?
Famous last words.
Oh!
kidding.
Ha! We're the jokester.
It's been a long time. I don't actually know where it is.
We're in the streets.
Yeah, that's so cool. They have the ability to alter matter and molecules, and it doesn't seem like they have particular spells or anything, or we've seen yet.
Ah, you speak Mandarin.
Oh, God. I hope he knows something we don't know.
Cantonese, Horvath.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Cantonese. He lived about 200 years ago. Know him. Son Lot.
Uh-oh. Trouble. Trouble afoot. Oh, these acupuncture needles. Nightmare. Nightmare fuel. Then he let him loose. Horvath, you old so-and-so. Cheese and crackers. Good thing he's got that ancient leather coat.
Are you all right? What? My... Oh, what the...
They're like, yeah, part of the show.
You should run.
I love it when he has like dry humor, and he's like had some weird inflections in his words so far, which have been fun. Oh my. Whoa! Those nails though. Clackety clackety clackety. That's because it's real! You're inside a real dragon! Oh, he is one with the dragon. Sorry. Turn it into something cute, Dave. Turn it into something tiny and cute. Oh, confetti dragon, okay. Oh, that confetti, oh my god, that must have been just like a nightmare. Let's hope he's not afraid of heights. That's such a visually cool shot, though.
Clear my mind? Are you insane?
A little bit.
He's like, well, at least I admit it. I'm really enjoying Nick Cage's performance so far, and this movie's been so fun. I love fireballs. Never enough fireballs. Fireball, fireball, pew, pew, pew!
Yeah! Oh, go team magical stuff!
Yes, excellent saying.
It can't be.
I wonder how many dragon rings were sold after this movie came out. People trying to be sorcerers at home. Pew, 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 pew.
Hey, what do you got? Did you see what happened here? You know what?
Amazing! They get mustaches, they get police uniforms.
Between you and me, Cap, I think some of these folks...
This accent.
will need a place to work.
I sense a montage coming on.
You're in Cantus.
I remember...
Tiny book of spells? Hello.
The Incantus is our textbook.
That's so fun.
Come on.
See? There you are.
They chose that photo. I love it.
At the Grimhold, we must first turn you into a sorcerer, which begins now.
Would you say this is his apprenticeship?
Once you enter, there is no going back.
No pressure, no pressure.
Plus, it helps to look classy.
These are old man shoes.
He's like, what do you mean?
Excuse me?
Just this wide-eyed look.
A lot.
I think they have good like back and forth too. Like Jay Baruchel's like dry humor, and Nicolas Cage's like off-the-wall antics, and also his like dry humor.
There's only one weapon of choice. The plasma bolt.
Oh, a plasma bolt. Okay, that's fun.
My soul. And again.
Oh.
That's what padding is.
Oh! As soon as he lifts it up, of course, right in the bits.
A wall of fire, right? A baby sitting on a nappy. I would like a tiger, if I could get like a tiger.
Is this supposed to be like,
This math, that's been done, I'm sure.
those magicians in Vegas? I'm blanking on their names right now. Or maybe it's supposed to be more of like Chris Angel.
Excellent, excellent, excellent.
I just did that.
Yeah, and his like genuine amazement that he can do these things, and it seems like very relatable.
Dude.
Beg your pardon, I I haven't eaten in 10 years.
Yeah, that's fair. You're probably starving. First meal out.
Balthazar, aren't you supposed to help me to achieve my personal goals?
Ah, yes.
Oh my, he's literally shaking his pickle at him. Just gonna leave that alone.
Give me the... Come on. Give me the bracelet.
Oh God! Is he gonna use his powers? Humans aren't supposed to know about magic, so what's his plan here? Bonked him. Those things are death traps, though.
Give that bracelet back, please.
You better run back to your girlfriend.
Believe me, I wish she was...
He's like, that's very sweet of you to say.
I have no idea what you're referring to. I honestly just...
A literal trash fire.
Heads up.
Oh, bonked him.
Boxing lately, let me introduce Thunder, Lightning.
Yes, he just named his fist Thunder and Lightning.
That'd be great.
Yeah?
Tomorrow?
It's a date.
Yeah. Oh, of course, this is when the doors... Well, at least he's making progress. He actually asked her to hang out, so...
Into my cage.
Okay, it's definitely the first time anyone has said that to me.
Are they gonna put Nick Cage in this cage? Oh.
Oh my gosh.
It's a laser rock show. Beep boop beep bop bop.
Want your guy back?
Whoa! You just turned the mirror into water? Whoa!
The Hungarian mirror trap.
Oh my. Oh God!
Guess I'm just old-fashioned.
You think they would have worked through their issues after being in an urn for 10 years?
Balthazar, look out!
Whoa! Through the mirror!
What are you doing here, Dave?
Hungarian mirror trick. Oh my. That's a new one.
Wake up that moron in stall number 3 for me, would you?
Could you imagine? You're just in the bathroom and somebody's tapping on the other side of the mirror. Oh my God. Nightmare fuel.
Making preparations for the rising.
That kind of reminded me of Penny Dreadful.
I'm not asking.
It's like, all right, well that decides that then.
In my class, I need his file.
First, I'll need to see your faculty identification card.
This actor looks familiar as well.
My faculty identification card?
These aren't the droids you're looking for.
Need your faculty identification card.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
Oh my God! Yes! I love that we just inadvertently had that same thought.
Will become so powerful within, he no longer needs his ring to cast magic.
Oh.
For a fusion spell. The merging of two souls into one physical body.
Oh my, sounds very spicy.
So we pull off human fusion.
And Tank is here for...
practice.
Oh no. Oh no. It's gonna be like the Fly. He's gonna try and merge with the dog. They are a particularly gassy breed.
The best idea either.
No.
He's like my beloved pup.
Any idea what that's like?
When I come back, you better be focused.
He's like, I did spend 10 years in an urn, so...
Oh.
Bonk.
I'm doomed.
Use your magic. That's the point of having magic, is so you can clean up. Oh, he's peeing on some electronics. Isn't that, I feel like there's a scene with Mickey doing that. Moving the broom, cleaning. From, Fantasia, I think? That's such a great movie. Yeah, what's the point of having magical powers if you can't use it to clean up your apartment? Or your lab, in this case. It's like, maybe I should have, you know, told them to go, like, medium level, not full speed ahead. Stop. Oh, God, right in the eye! Wow, now you've got a flood on your hands. Oh, good, electrical outlet, second talk. Oh, God.
Becky. Hi. Hi, you're on time.
He's like, I needed more time.
No, I didn't. Forget.
Is everything okay?
What, me?
It's like my mops are violating me.
Well, you... Probably best for you to...
That noise, though.
What am I saying?
Okay. Okay.
Gotta mop right up the poop chute. He's like, I just want everything to be clean. Oh, the book of spells! No! How many mops does one guy own? Oh, now you're doomed. You can never leave. Oh!
Isn't the point.
I think it is. I'm convinced you exist purely to make my life a living hell.
This is the do as I say, not what I do situation.
I'm sorry. I'm not it. I'm not a hero.
You can't quit now.
I'm Millennium.
You stepped into the ring and made the oath.
Fit in these shoes.
Ah, frick. He'll go back. He has to.
Do you remember when you drew King Kong in the bus window? And he lined up with him?
Oh, is that what that was? I haven't seen King Kong.
I need to have a talk.
No apology necessary. Let us move on.
You're a diamond.
Ever the talker, okay. Oh, he figured it out. Yeah. Oh, shoot. The nail polish gave him away. Yeah, that's crazy how they can take over people's physical forms as well. Terrifying, though.
It's always been about that. Veronica chose you instead of me.
Oh, he's just heartbroken. Love triangle. Oh, just a pocket full of knives. That's terrifying. Ah, he's back. He's like, I would never leave you. I feel like there was a similar car in Good Omens.
He's in here somewhere.
I'm looking forward to season 2 of that as well.
Right.
Bonked him. Yeah, he's hidden in a sea of cabs now.
Time for a little revenge.
Oh! The Hungarian mirror trick.
What the heck is this?
Yes, we drove through a mirror. Trapped in a reverse world.
What? That's so cool.
Won't die as long as we get out of here soon.
Okay.
By driving through our own reflection.
Fantastic. There, in the window.
No big deal, no big deal. I feel like Nick Cage is like a very intense stunt driving scene in every one of his movies.
No, you're not.
Here we go.
We're not gonna make that.
Up? They're gonna go up? Oh, God. Oh! Swoop. That worked out well.
Back up. Oh, man.
And the fact that they can change cars is so cool because there's just like limitless possibilities, basically. Oh, no!
Normal things. Normal life.
That was the necklace he had, yeah. That's a giant book.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, and he's been scolding Dave on like, don't fall in love, it just gets in the way, when obviously he's been harboring this broken heart this whole time.
Our next co-worker, Abigail Williams, the little witch who put Salem on the map.
Is that true? Is that her real name?
Enables one sorcerer to steal the energy from another.
Oh, he's like, yeah, and I will demonstrate it to you right now.
I'd like to make a request.
I just finished my show, but maybe next time, okay?
Isn't that the girl from the doll? Looks like her. Yep, there she is.
Said I'd like to make a request.
Oh, terrifying pilgrim child. Yaga! With the red eyes.
And for the record, you wear the old guy's shoes very well.
My feet disagree with you, but knuckle bump.
Oh, sign of true friendship.
Is it time to release Morgana?
I'll give her your regards.
Yeah, no, they're gonna set a trap for Dave because they kidnapped Becky. Ah, frick.
I need your power to free Morgana. I just don't need you.
This guy works alone. Yeah, he's not a team player.
Battery Park. The Rising.
Oh, God, the floor is lava. Everybody's least favorite game. Is this Jumanji? He's gonna sink through?
Quick rug. He thinks I'm old-fashioned.
Persian quick rug. Okay, all these different tricks that they have.
Chunked and fed to the cat, unless you give me...
That's horrifying.
...the decor. So what's it going to be?
A rug really tied the room together. It's like, good thing I just happen to have these ancient chains in my room. Oh, he has to give up his ring! And the Grimhold? This is a lose-lose deal, my friend.
Well, then I'm going with you.
Without any magic, he has your ring.
Will this be the test? They said they can only take it out if he uses magic without his ring.
Well, I think I'm already into it. And besides, if you blow it, we're all gonna die anyway, right?
No pressure, no pressure.
I wanna come with you.
You're sexy.
If this is gonna be my last night on Earth, well, let's might as well do this together.
It was on the desk.
Give this to Veronica, Balthazar.
Oh, the necklace. Okay, so he strapped the Tesla coil to the front of his car. Interesting. Yeah, they said these rings make Horvath a better conductor, so he's gonna try and cook him alive. Ugh. Oh god, so gooey! Guys, if you are an evil sorcerer. What part of him was that? Oh my god. Oh gosh, she's making a circle of fireballs?
Man alive.
Cheese and rice, that's horrible.
You honestly don't see that?
No, see what?
I think they're using the satellite.
Oh, humans can't see it, right. Yeah, it's interesting how humans can't see it, so all these things could be happening around you and you'd have no idea.
Time was. Things were pretty even between us, Balthazar.
Are these rings like Thanos' stones? Like he's gotta collect them all? That's terrifying. Oh! I thought there was like a little girl in front of that statue. Or maybe I'm thinking of a different statue. The Dementors are loose! And that's cool, yeah, they're going all over the world and like playing into like the history of ancient civilizations and the history of witchcraft.
It's my car.
Oh! Zapped him! Oh, his steel bird saved him!
Thank you!
The animal kingdom is cruel. Like the catacombs? Oh my god, nightmare, nightmare fuel. Ah, look like the Tales from the Crypt guy. Oh my, what's happening here? It's like taking out her spirit? What? Like a weird sand particle transfer? Is she living in him now and Veronica's back?
No, I can't. I won't lock you in this thing.
Neither will I.
There has to be another way. Oh, frickin' Morgana.
Now we end this.
No!
Whoa! The student becomes the master. No ring. Whoa, stopping these fireballs.
The Prime Millennium.
Use the Force. He's like, now you've made me angry. Nobody hurts my friends. Whoa! It's like death becomes her whole body just went whoop boop. He's like, it's really making it hard for me to kill you when you keep separating your body like that. Like electric cord snakes? That's what they look like. Looks like there was wires or something coming out of them.
But I'm not alone. I brought a little science with me. Now!
Oh, his mop friends! Yeah! That's so crazy. He's using science against her. Pew, 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 pews. You did it! Yes! No! Can't lose with Balthazar.
He's gone.
What? No, come on.
Come on.
He said he wanted to be free, but I thought that's what he wanted to be with Veronica, not dead. That's a sad ending. Disney does love to kill off the parent figure, though, so...
You, with all your stupid rules and all those old man shoes.
Yeah, he's like, this is my version of a defibrillator. I'm bringing you back to life.
I had a dream.
Oh, thank goodness he's back. I was like, we can't do this.
Something they did.
It was insulting you.
Kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
And he can finally give her the necklace. Oh, my heart. Smooches. She's like, I haven't brushed my teeth in about 5,000 years, but I hope that's okay.
Oh, no. Oh, the note, right. Friend or girlfriend.
I don't care.
Oh my! He's like, you know what? It was the 4th grade. Let's leave some things in the past. He's like, I also peed my pants.
Girlfriend.
Oh! He's like, thank goodness. He's like, I would have been very upset if you would have friend zoned me after all this.
Have breakfast with me in France.
What? He's like, I have access to this steel bird, so.
Okay, you're fine.
Skipping dinner, going right for breakfast. Well, I guess it depends what time they land in France. What? What? Isn't that Mickey's hat? I feel like I've seen that hat before. Post credits. Okay, here we go. They're not messing around. So that was my first time watching the 2010 Nicolas Cage film, The Sorcerer's Apprentice. I really enjoyed it. Super fun action comedy movie with sci-fi elements. We got to see Jerry Bruckheimer and Disney work together again, which we saw in Nick Cage's National Treasure series. I like this better than National Treasure. I like sci-fi, so this was more up my alley. I don't know if there is a sequel. Comment below and let me know. I hope so. With that post-credits end scene, we had that shot of Mickey's hat. That's what it reminded me of, and then we pulled out to see somebody else just pick up their hat, so I don't know if that was supposed to be Balthazar or another character picking up their hat, but it felt like the start of another adventure, like here we go. So yeah, I really hope there's a sequel. I really enjoyed this. I thought it was so fun, and the cast was great. I loved the back and forth between Dave and Balthazar, and thought they had a great like mentor-mentee relationship. I think this is the first time I've seen Nicolas Cage in a sci-fi movie. Season of the Witch, there was witches involved obviously, but he didn't have any supernatural powers himself, so it was nice to see him have those characteristics, and just the powers they had were super cool. It was kind of limitless, and how he says, you know, humans only use 10% of their brain. He's like, well, we have the ability to use 100%. The fact that they can change, you know, inanimate objects into real things, like we saw that with the wolves in the calendar and the bull statue and the dragon when the guy's the dragon on his armor, and just that's incredible. That was so cool, and I think I like that better than just like a bunch of words that turn into a spell. We did see them use spells, but this felt more like they were harnessing the power of things that already existed and a little bit more science focused. And obviously we saw Dave was very much into physics, and he's like, that's why you're so good at physics. I love history, so it was cool to see them go through time, and of course Balthazar being incredibly old and having that rival with Horvath and going through all the different times in history, and him trying to find a kid and trying to go to different places across the world, being like, are you the one, and giving them the ring and nothing happens. It kind of reminded me a little bit of The Sword in the Stone, how only that one person can take the sword out of the stone, and obviously Merlin is heavily involved in that as well. And of course, that's another Disney movie. I definitely felt like there was some parts of Fantasia in this, or at least that's how I was kind of interpreting it. The scene where Mickey's getting the broom to dance, it felt like that's what they were trying to do when Dave's trying to clean up before Becky comes over. I thought the soundtrack was great. It was good to hear those throwbacks to those old songs that I used to know, and even the songs for like the instrumental parts of the action sequences were really well done. The special effects were really cool, like that plasma bolt thing and the fireballs. Always a big fan of those. Those were super fun, and the fact that, you know, plasma and science and them just kind of mixing that all together, and that's what he uses to defeat Morgana as well. I think one of my favorite parts is when they do that Hungarian mirror trick while they're driving, and they've got just such a cool car to start off with, and then the only way to get back into their regular world from the reverse world is to drive through their own reflection, basically. So cool. I don't know where they came up with that, but I thought that was just so interesting. And the fact that Balthazar and Horvath have had this long-standing rival, so he's like, oh, this old trick again, like, haven't seen this in forever. And we saw Balthazar use that trick and trapped Horvath in the bathroom mirror as well, but they're in the reverse world, all the signs are backwards, and it was just such a cool and creative idea. And the Persian quick rug or quicksand rug or something like that, I believe, when Balthazar is trying to find the Grimhold and is walking and falls into this rug that reminded me of Jumanji and just gets stuck in this quicksand rug. I was like, that's an interesting trap for sure. It was also interesting the way that humans couldn't see this. I was like, that probably prevents them from having to get a lot of shots of panicked crowds, as she's got these fireballs going off the antennas in the sky and all the satellites and everything. And Dave asks Becky, like, can't you see this? Like, what's going on? And you have the shot of the sky, and obviously there's nothing there. And the fact that humans can exist and there's magic surrounding them all the time and they're not aware of it. Although I feel like that would have made it harder for Dave to try and explain this magic and explain what's going on, because Becky can't see it, but she seemed to just trust him and goes and knocks out one of the satellites so that ring is broken and he can go and actually try and defeat Morgana. No surprise, obviously, Disney usually has pretty happy endings for the most part, so I wasn't surprised that he was able to defeat her. It was still nice though, because he just felt like such a sweet and endearing character and a relatable character, and I think that's part of the actor as well, Jay Baruchel. I find he's just very endearing, so it was nice to see him finally like get that confidence and be able to defeat the bad guy. Then when they killed off Balthazar, I was like, well, this took a darker turn. I wasn't expecting that, and it just felt extra heartbreaking because he had just defeated this thing that Balthazar has been chasing for who knows how long. Veronica's finally free. He can be with Veronica. So yeah, I'm very curious if there are sequels, where it would pick up, who that person was picking up the hat, what that would look like, and just such a fun movie. I would definitely watch this again. I love that they had the ability to change appearances. That obviously added another level of mystery as you're talking to somebody and then their face kind of morphs, and when that guy had the black fingernails, which we saw on that Drake character, and then suddenly he's in the form of Dave, and you're like, wait a minute, something's not right. And the fact that they can, you know, change cars, also very convenient, you know, when you're in this chase sequence and suddenly he's a taxi cab and then he's a garbage truck, and it just kept things so interesting and so exciting because the limits were endless. Basically, they could do whatever they wanted. And that scene in Chinatown with the dragon, when they suddenly have the police officers' uniforms on and the mustaches and change their accent. Of course, Dave has to correct him about Saki being from Japan, and it was just so funny, and it just felt like such a heartwarming movie. I like how they set everything up at the beginning of the movie and we're kind of explaining like the story and the backstory and where things were gonna go, and then we get to see Dave when he first meets Balthazar. I was like, oh, okay, we're gonna start this apprenticeship when he's really young, because he's 10 years old, you know, he's on this trip to New York, and then we're going to go from there. So I thought by the time we got to Jay Baruchel, he would have had, you know, how many ever years of experience, but that was not the case. He kind of completely ignores what happened, doesn't want to deal with it, goes to therapy just to forget this thing entirely. And then 10 years later, when they're free from the urn, we see him get back into it. But I like that they took the time to show those little bits of backstory. And obviously we also get to learn that Dave had a crush on Becky in the 4th grade, and he finally finds out what was written on that little piece of paper he was was chasing. I wish there was more sci-fi Nick Cage movies. I thought they did a good job, and there definitely was sci-fi elements involved and magic and fantasy, but they didn't make it so complicated where you had no idea what was going on. They did a good job of explaining the story and making sure the audience was following along, which is important. That scene with the dragon and the confetti was just visually so cool, and I feel like that would have been a very intense scene to film because you have special effects, you have tons of extras, you have, I don't know if they shot on location in New York or if it was a soundstage or whatever they did, but still a lot of moving pieces for that, and the car chase scene, and just, it was just such an action adventure, and I just really enjoyed it. There wasn't a dull moment. Like, the pacing was really good, even when we know there's going to be those inevitable, like, you know, heart-to-heart moments. It still felt really sweet, and how they're bugging each other about, oh, you got these old man shoes, and even when he calls him old man at the end when we see Balthazar come back to life, you could just, it really felt like they had this connection and that they actually cared about each other, despite Dave wanting to have a normal life and wanting to get out of this. And I think once he realized what he could do, and even when he's flying off with Becky on that bird at the end, he's like, okay, maybe this is cool, maybe I could get used to this, and, you know, spend some more time practicing and learning how to become even more skilled. If there is a sequel, I hope they incorporate more of Merlin. Maybe we'll get another flashback or something like that. And it was interesting how Horvath and Balthazar started off as friends, but of course, you know, tale as old as time, they're both in love with the same girl, and Veronica ends up choosing Balthazar, which obviously makes Horvath very angry, and that's why he betrays them, and everything kind of goes downhill from there. Horvath goes to the dark side, basically, but it was nice that they included those elements, and it wasn't just Balthazar on his own. There was other people who Merlin had trusted, even though obviously he ends up getting betrayed by one of them. I like that they took the time to set up that backstory, and we found out that Merlin puts a spell on Balthazar so that he can't age, but it would have been interesting to find out just how old he is exactly and play into some of the history, and maybe if there's a sequel, like I said, there'd be more flashbacks to his other experiences or other battles he's had. I wasn't expecting them to not be able to use magic as a shortcut. I feel like if I had magical powers, that would definitely be something I would do. If I didn't want to do something, I would just use magic to get it done, and that's what we see. Obviously, Dave's plan to clean up quickly backfires as the entire lab starts flooding. The mops are going crazy, but it was just an interesting lesson for him to learn as he is the apprentice and is figuring these things all out. Overall, I really enjoyed it. I hope there's a sequel. I imagine this would have done fairly well at the box office. It obviously had a high production value, especially with Disney attached to it, and Jerry Bruckheimer. Really well done. So fun. I love the sci-fi elements and all the different things they could do, but thank you so much for sharing in this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for Nicolas Cage movies you think I should watch, please comment below. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content. So rude, Horvath. Looks like a little Russian nesting doll. Middle school notes. Whoa, Powerball. That's fun. Okay, he still has the ring, but obviously doesn't do anything with it. Now it's a literal pack of wolves. He's like a giant steel bird that he's flying on that's not a plane. Just loves physics. Oh, these acupuncture needles. You're inside a real dragon. How many mops does one guy own?